friends, Alan Lee here with the Handyman Journey YouTube channel. Welcome to another episode of Questions from the Field. This question, like all the others, come from the Handyman Journey Mastermind group on Facebook. Quick little plug, if you're not in that group, get in that group now. Link is in the description. Check that out. It'll change your world. I guarantee it. All right, this question is, Alan, how do I create good estimates that people are going to respect? Okay, now there's a lot of mentality into that and a lot of different things, but the one thing I wanted to talk about today is Markate. Okay, Markate is something that we've talked about a lot on this channel. It's markate.com. It is actually the #1 handyman rated invoicing and estimating software out there for handyman. It's the thing that I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend trying any others. I have tried a whole bunch of them, and this is really where I've landed, because in my mind, it is the best, and it has everything that a handyman needs as far as an invoicing, estimating, CRM system goes, it needs to have. I want to show you guys what an estimate looks like through the Markate. This is actually what the client would see, and I want you guys to see how professional it looks, okay? So this is an estimate once the client would print it out on markate.com. So you would write this up, and you would send it to them. Looks very professional, okay? So first off, you got your high quality logo. That to me right there sets you off the bat as professional. And then it obviously has, the company's, business name and address. That's our address. If you want it, you can have it. Send us some mail. There you go. Then it would have their information. And then it goes into services. Okay. So I like it because, it breaks down services, materials, and products. And then it gives them a total at the very bottom, which is really cool. So here you can see we have services, replace garage or garbage disposal. It has quantity, price, discount, tax percentage, and total. Same thing with install customer supplied ceiling fan, where fan and light currently exist. A cool thing about this little product here is Markate.com has a really cool thing called items. It's something that you could create. You put in different items in the actual Markate app as the business owner. So like things that you do often, like ceiling fan install. With your actual price on there, you can write up a description and it saves that. So when you're actually going to write your estimate, you just type in the first few letters of ceiling fan and it pops up with that. You click it, it auto generates what the price was the last time you sold it, what you have it logged in there for. So you could create items for anything. We have items everywhere from, nuts and bolts to 2x4s to ceiling fans to garbage disposals, things like that, pre-hung doors. It's really a good way of keeping track of what you sell things for and what you need to sell things for. So for instance, let's say you sold a pre-hung door for 3 hours. Whatever your hourly rate would be, you sold it for 3 hours. And you've been doing them and you're like, I really need to start selling for about 4. Well, you remember that, go into your items and make pre-hung door install replacement and put it at 4 hours at your hourly rate. So next time when that comes up, you click on that and be like, oh, that's right. I need to charge 4 hours for that. It's a good way of kind of keeping you on track so that you actually make the money you need to make. So that's jobs, right? That's kind of a cool little side note here. This was part of our items. And then the next thing on the estimate is materials, right? We have half horsepower garbage disposal. I keep wanting to call it garage door opener, garbage disposal. Then we have miscellaneous job supplies. It tells you exactly what that is. Products, we have a mileage charge. We basically charge $2.52 from our shop location to the person's house. So we type that in on maps, find out how many miles that is, and type that in quantity. And then you have a subtotal and a grand total. The subtotal would be different than the grand total if you charge a deposit. Really cool thing, we charge a 10% deposit on all of our estimates. So right here you would see deposit owed or deposit paid, depending on if it's an invoice or an estimate. And then down here it tells you what type of payments you accept. Credit card, cash, and check. That's what we have. If you accept Zelle, if you accept Venmo, you can have all that here so the client would know that. A little message that you can send to every single estimate, you can put that in canned messages or you can write your own each time. And it just tells a little bit, I'd be happy to have the opportunity to work for you. Once you review this estimate, click the accept estimate button. It's cool because they could do all this virtually. They could all do all this on the phone. You send them an estimate off your computer. They get it on their phone. They can literally click the accept button right there and pay the deposit right there, which is really cool. And then down here you have your T&Cs, your terms and conditions, right? So this could be anything about, you know, if you have some sort of weird thing of liability issue or whatever clause you want to put in there. What we have in here is this estimate may be made up of multiple projects. Basically, we put that in there because of the California law. We want to make sure that people understand that, you know, that this estimate is made up of multiple projects at the same job. So that's pretty much a little bit about the estimate and how it looks. To me, this is the most professional estimate that I have found for the handyman industry, and it is Marcate.com. I want to let you guys know I've actually been working with Marcate. I'm actually an affiliate of theirs. I worked to get you guys a special deal. You get a free 14-day trial and 10% off your first month if you use my link, which will be in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so it helps out this channel. Click that in the description below. It'll get you the free 14-day trial as well as 10% off your first month. Every little bit helps, but it's well worth the money, guys. Believe me, take it from me, take it from other people, ask other people. Marcate is the number one, the best that I've found. So I would highly, highly recommend it if you want to start writing professional estimates like this. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Like this video, subscribe to this channel to help us out, and hope you guys have a fantastic day.